And here we are in Elmhurst, Queens, right outside the, well, this is a side shot of the beautiful climate-controlled, luxurious Elks Lodge. If you notice the fire escape, this is where a great majority of the ring had to be carried up. I believe the ground floor is, the ground floor of the auditorium is located on the second floor of the Elks Lodge. And so they carried it out of that window and down the fire escape to the infamous truck that would be parked right alongside. It took a long time to do, and I'm sure it was very tedious to do. A lot of the ECW wrestlers who worked the ring crew, they made extra money, and they earned their money setting up and breaking down this setup in this building. Okay, we're at the front of the Elks Lodge. One thing they used to do when they first started running shows here, they had all the fans out on the sidewalk, and it was really a chaotic situation. Somewhere near the end of their run doing shows here, they finally got it right. The way the building is set up, you have balcony seating, and you have seating on the stage, and then you have seating on the floor. You would have the first 3 rows of ringside, which they called Golden Circle. They would stand up here on this porch right here. They would have people who had balcony and stage on this side of the porch, and then all the general admission seats and standing room only seating people would be out here on the street. Now, when they had everybody out on the street, sometime it would spill out here on the Queens Boulevard. Now, for those of you who are up on current events, this is Queens Boulevard, and it's called the Boulevard of Death. Many people have been killed trying to cross the street. It's as wide as many highways. I figure it's about 12 lanes of traffic. And it would spill out into the middle of the street 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, rush hour. People are trying to go home, and big buses are coming through. And it was just really a chaotic situation. Surprisingly, no one got hurt waiting to come into a show. And the rumors are true. New Life Fellowship, it is now a church. And at this very moment, they're having a service on the inside. But when it's all over, we were told that we can go inside and take some shots, and I'll show you the whole setup. It's going to be pretty cool, but it is a church. Right now we're inside the Elks Lodge, and if you can hear all the music and clapping and stuff, we're actually in the middle of a church service. We're recording this on Good Friday, and it's actually a pretty joyous occasion. I'm kind of getting into this myself, but I digress. If you look over there, where the young ladies are dancing over there, where the door is, that used to be the wrestlers' entryway. And the window is where the fire escape is that we mentioned. And they would carry the steel beams from the ring through that window and down the fire escape. And you had fans sitting on the stage, and of course up here in the balcony. Sometimes you get some of the workers who'd watch the show. They would stand in that doorway over there. I know New Jack used to stand in that doorway over there, and sometimes in that one over there. The Elks Lodge even had, you know, the way the ECW Arena has a hat guy and sign guy. We had Ass Man. Ass Man was a guy, he weighed about 500 pounds, and we called him Ass Man because he used to always moon the Dudleys. He would sit on the floor over there, maybe about 5 rows back, and people who were sitting up front would let him come to the front row, turn around, pull down his pants, and moon the Dudleys. And I remember when ECW came back after a long absence, Paul Lee said, I never thought I'd be saying this at any time in my life, but I'm going to say it now. Ass Man, please show us your ass.
This crowd's pretty hot. Is ECW louder?
Actually, this is pretty loud. If you can imagine the way it is now, but having 1,200, 12, 13, 1,400 people in here being that loud, it was amazing. And like I said, because you're so tight in and close in on everybody, it's hard to describe. Very loud, very exuberant. ECW pretty much broke the fire code every time they came in, but this is where it used to be. It's not here anymore. It's about 653 people legally. It's not here anymore, so I can't. Now imagine 300, 400, 500 people, whatever, trying to get down the staircase at the end of a show. It's an adventure. This was probably kicked out during the ECW show. Merchandise tables were set up right here. RF Video used to set up upstairs, but that's pretty much it. It was a simple setup, but with the amount of people that they brought in here for an average show, it could have got hairy if something went wrong. Thank goodness nothing ever went wrong. And that's pretty much the Elks Lodge.